And today, we're reacting to Glorilla's plastic surgery is causing this problem. Man, I remember, the day I found Glorilla. It was before everybody else, bro. I had to convince people that she was next. People didn't want to believe me. But in regards to the whole plastic surgery thing, there's a lot of videos coming out that have something along the lines of people don't look human anymore and stuff like that. And I feel like I'm the type of person, bro, if do what it is that you want to do, you know, you better be strategic and spend a certain amount of money or you gonna come out looking crazy. But in Glorilla's case, bro, I ain't gonna lie, she did a full 180. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Let's get to the video, man. Let's do it.
Once upon a time, Glorilla was broke living in Memphis before the fame.
Look, like, and I was just about to say, like, we just being real, it was a tough one, you know what I'm saying? She probably wasn't doing the best things to help enhance certain, but like she looked a little toe up, I gotta be honest, and I'm not even the type of person to try and do that, but like if we just talking about it, like, you know, these are two drastically different. You feel me? So I understand why she would want to cook up like that. She cooked up.
And before she got the money, she looked like this.
Here from now on, I'm going to make fun of you every time I walk out the door. Every time I go in the door, I'm going to make fun of you.
Well,
I don't
just
care.
like I'm going to do you.
But today, Glorilla looks more like this. Now she got an NBA boyfriend, Brandon Ingram, and all is well. But now people are investigating. Like, why does Glorilla look so different?
She went stupid. She been under that table, going dumb.
It all started when Glorilla had this particular rhinoplasty surgery a few months ago. And
y'all, we could tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and said, Andy, baby, we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so ugly, it is, y'all, it's like this.
woo! I mean, damn, you can't please everybody. But hold on, again, some people.
That was some hating that shit with that loud ass AC behind her, bro. That was some hating ass. I'ma just be honest. Like, I'm telling you, like, when you see this, right? You see Glorilla at top. All right, it might not be a cup of tea, you might not like the plastic surgery thing, but it's like we gonna sit here and be like, she look crazy. Like, yo, she looks like what the hell? We know what that look like. We be seeing that. You feel
People
me?
think that she looks completely fine.
Yo! So if you haven't been paying attention, this picture of Glorilla has been going viral on the internet because she looks completely unrecognizable. People are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of
Glorilla. Yeah. Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. For sure. I mean, like, I cannot be mad at somebody that wanted to flip the script like that, bro. It's your life. I don't give a damn, right? You know, to come on here and say she looked like, yo, she toe up, like she looked crazy. It's just, I think that's just hating.
Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like two completely different people.
Yeah,
it just goes to show you that you were never chopped, you were just broke. We see this all the time with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going. And
yeah. This is where it needed to stop. This is what I realized about the whole plastic surgery thing, right? They want to do whatever the first thing is, they do the first thing, and then now that they see how much it switched or it enhanced they look to them, maybe their peers around them, whatever, now it's like, oh, I also need to do this. If I also do this, and now, if I also do this, then now, you know what I'm saying? And then you just can't keep, like, our minds for some reason are always or you know, a lot of us are in a state of body dysmorphia, right? Where you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're like, bro, I'm looking skinny as hell, like I'm looking little. I was looking at myself like, I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm getting little. And I go to the gym, like, and somebody I ain't seen him, he's like, bro, you been getting big, bro, like, you know, respect. I was like, damn, for real? Because I feel little, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's one of those things where she see herself and she like, this look a little, I can get, and she got the money, I could go call my doctor and get this done the best way. Like, I got the best doctor to get it handled too, you know?
Unrecognizable.
Now I want to deal with this unrecognizable part because Glorilla has, in my honest opinion, a majority female audience. I would assume a black female audience. And of course she was already lighter skinned, and now she has, some work done. But the question is, who is she trying to look good for? I mean, she already has Brandon Ingram. She has a large female audience. So what is the pressure of, this surgery? Because right now she looks, I would say, really updated and completely different than before. Right. And that's for right now, while she is still young. But again, the person said that, hey, she could become unrecognizable. And we've already seen somebody have such an experience.
She do need to stop right here, though.
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is an ugly woman. However, this looks normal. Besides all the Botox, and they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spreading the forehead, because what it does is stretches your skin out when you do Botox, and when it dissolves, your skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in, so the face gets bigger and bigger.
Even though Vivica A. Fox didn't get a rhinoplasty surgery, to my knowledge, she did get some things done. One was a Botox injection, and then we also saw the BBL. Now, Vivica A. Fox has always been very, very beautiful. But then something happened with the Botox.
She looks like a normal 50-plus-year-old black woman. The BBL's a little off. It don't match the legs, but pause. Who is that? Who the is that?
Vivica A. Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like, she actually went to AI to change her appearance.
It's never that deep. Yeah, it's a pain. Yeah, I see. Like, and this is when you start getting too deep in, you get older. The things going on now. Somebody though, I'm trying to remember who I saw recently. It was an older woman. Oh, I think we all saw her. What video was that, y'all? It was Lindsay Lohan. Bro, and if you do not, and if you haven't seen that video, let me just run it back real quick. Lindsay Lohan. Look at Lindsay Lohan now, gang. She. Look at Lindsay Lohan now. This, if Lindsay Lohan if she would have walked by me, I'd be like, "Yo, that's Lindsay Lohan." I would have recognized. This, I would not have known who the hell that was, bro. Look at this. Look how she switched. You can kind of see a little piece. You saw the photo. This is how she was looking. You feel me? So I don't know, bro. I don't know how they've been faces been changing dramatically recently, bro.
Damn.
And it got so bad that people started
just
making
cost
fun
so much
of Vivica
money.
A. Fox.
Well, what going on? What going on, Vivica? What is this?
See, they wrong
They
for
say you
this.
looking like Tyler Perry a little bit.
Oh. See, they wrong for this. This not what we supposed to do right here. You feel me? We not supposed to do this.
Now, this is what I want to talk about, because obviously Glorilla has this particular change in this dramatic new appearance, but let's look at what we are telling women in the industry or black women. Ultimately, you're telling these women that in order for you to look beautiful, regardless or if you're
telling them that? Who's
light
telling them
skinned
that?
or dark skinned, you must undergo significant facial features.
Sorry. So Buddy doing all that, like, joking and shit is basically, and people joking on them and doing that. I agree. For sure. Bro, like, aunties, grandmothers, mamas, you at this age where really you supposed to just be keeping up with your health by being fit, doing working out, doing certain things. You feel me? Staying in but like changing and I get it, bro. I understand, especially as a woman. Not saying I'm a woman, but I understand how a woman could get old, look a certain way, and get older, and like start feeling like they need to do certain things because you know how women are. They just want to make certain change, like they want to just always look good. As a woman, you know, as men, we could get older and be like, shit, nigga, I'm old, nigga. What? Like my grandfather, he wasn't worried about, like, nigga, I'm an old man. He wore his damn drawers up to his damn chest. Right under his pet. God rest my grandfather's soul. I'll go to my grandfather's house when I go to Atlanta. My grandfather would be on the couch, just coming in from being outside, mowing grass. He's got the thing he would drive. He had a little like he had plants and shit back there, like fruit and shit. He was growing tomatoes and junk. I just pick some of them tomatoes if they was good. Came back upstairs in his damn drawers or old ass shorts, sitting right under his chest. I'm talking about he would wear his shit up here. And he laying down. My grandmother, she done got dressed and right? That nigga wasn't worried about that. And that's just kind of how men are. Like, we get, this is what it's supposed to be. But ladies, they brain is different. They want to, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that. I get that. So it's just, it's tough. It's a tough little thing going on. And it don't make it no better when you got niggas on the internet talking about you look like Tyler Perry and shit when you just in your natural, state. Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work, Dior supporting a finesse, they're trying to take your data, and it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
We have seen this with a bunch of artists. Meg Thee Stallion, we've seen it with Nicki Minaj, we've seen it with Cardi B, and now we're seeing it with Glorilla. Now, at first it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the black diaspora, and they're changing their jawline. They have adjustments to their eye areas. You know, you have nose jobs or BBLs. All of these women are transforming their looks. Of course, this happens with non-blacks also, but in the black community, this is what we're telling women, that if you want to be accepted, what you look like now is not enough. And then, of course, you pay this severe price because as you get older and you have to keep getting these Botox injections, it's the same thing has happened also with Lala Anthony, other people. Your face almost seems, or it could become, like disfigured, you know? And then, but you know what the worst part of that is, gentlemen? Black men get blamed for their choices. Now, again, I want to talk about the changes that women do, especially cosmetically, but that can be correlated to black women's hair.
Why do black men always resort to attacking black women's hair in an argument? You know, people argue in life, it's a normal thing. On social media, why are they so quick to attack a black woman's hair by saying, oh, where's your real hair? Or, oh, you're wearing a wig or a frontal installation, whatever. You would think out of anyone, they would understand it the most because they grew up with mums or maybe sisters.
This is where I had be at. This guy black. How you know all this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why niggas do that. I don't get why niggas care that much about when women wear wigs and all that. Unless they should like, you know, looking crazy. Maybe that's a different. That's like when another dude is cooking another dude because his haircut, he got a bad lineup and it's just slanted. But that's why your barber fucked your shit up. You know, that's why your wig offset. You know, some stuff like that. But like, you know, that's why that's not your real hair. I don't understand that because again, you know what I'm saying? That's why are we doing that? I never understood stuff like that, bro. It's just that's not my position. That's not how I go about, you know what I'm saying, certain things. So I just never understood it. I thought it was pretty corny, but it is what it is, though. You feel me?
As well. But no, anytime they're on the back foot, it's straight to the hair. They're dissing their own women's hair.
Now this guy is saying something that largely I've seen before. When black women make the decision to change their hair tone, you know, black men come back and they criticize it. And then these black men are called misogynist. You know, you don't really appreciate what a black woman looks like. But at the same time,
why niggas care so much though? I don't know. It is each his own. It's each his own.
These hairstyles are not really to please black men at all. It's more or less insecurity issue. And this is what happens also when you look at, you know, the Nicki Minaj
insecurity issue. I just don't agree with that, bro. Maybe Shorty want to switch her hair because she just wanna. This is a genuine thought process, by the way. Y'all know me, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna say when I'm like, oh yeah, facts, this that. But I feel like when somebody want to switch their hair, male or female, it's probably because they want to switch their hair or they want to try something new or they want to do something else. Feel me? Like just how niggas be. Now maybe there's times where women are insecure about certain things, so they try to switch it. But niggas will go and switch their hair. Or certain niggas are insecure when that shit start balding and shit like that. You know? So yeah, there's probably insecurities, but I don't think they doing that. And maybe I'm just taking it wrong for what he's saying, but I don't think they're doing that because they are feeling insecure. Probably because they see something new and they're like, "Ooh, I want to try that. That's a new trend. I want to try that hair," and they do it.
types. You look at the BBLs. You look at the Glorillas. When you see these cosmetic,
now, the plastic surgery things, yes. Now, the plastic surgery thing, okay, yeah. I think there's probably some insecurities for sure that lie with it, but not the hair shit.
It changes.
Come on, gang.
Instead of them saying that they have, you know, insecurity about what they look like in the industry, ultimately it will come back or be tied back to a black male preference. And you'll hear the same thing, you know, with Vivica Fox. Although when you look at her, at first she was exceptionally gorgeous. Even 4 to 5 years ago, in her older age, she aged gracefully. But what Vivica Fox did, she went and got a BBL, which in my opinion didn't serve her purposes at all. And then now the Botox injections are making her face swollen. And so then again, when you hear some of the reasons for why these women are doing this, they're going to come back and say the same reason as to why they get the weave. But the reality is this.
I made a post about how black women are upholding this whole texturism thing in the black community, how we're the only ones complaining about certain textures. We're the only ones complaining about, you know, not being able to manage our hair. Why are black women commenting talking about, oh, it's black men fault? What the fuck do black men got to do with the fact that you don't like your hair? Mind you, as a black woman, I have never met a black man who did not like natural hair. But for those of you who have, I offer, what the kind of do y'all even be around?
And I'm using the natural hair argument because this is the same argument that I want to use when it comes to women and their enhancements. And I know obviously not every woman will do what Glorilla is doing, but some may see her and feel that she looks beautiful and this is a goal for them. The reality is that a black male partner is not gonna choose you because you have a BBL. He's not gonna choose you because you're doing what Glorilla is doing. You have a rhinoplasty and all of that. The reality is for women who participate in these cosmetic surgeries, I've never really seen it enhance their ability to get them in. I mean, let's look at Cardi B. She's gotten all of these things. And what has it gotten Cardi B? to be a side chick of Stephon Diggs.
Woo!
In the case of Nicki Minaj, she has Kenneth Petty, the jailbird.
Woo!
In Glorilla, she's still writing out her chapter, so we don't know what she will become. But the reality is that working on all of these things, which is your outer appearance, it shows that these women are more concerned about this instead of working on what most people care about, which is who you are as a person.
Right.
When you listen to what got...
You need that, bro. You need that. It's very, like, she needs to be a good person. I'm out here in Houston, bro. You feel me? My girl got friends. I see, like, certain things, and I'm like, damn. These videos they really be the truth. Like, some things, I feel like, but other things, it's like, just, so all you do is go out, and all you talk about is the nightlife drama, and go drink and twerk ass. There's nothing, no substance. You're not very educated either. You don't do anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? And once you see that, you already know how once that shows up, I don't know how y'all city is, but that person, whoever they trying to rock with, that male, treating their ass. They just treating them like it's crazy.
Cardi B popular in the first place was not her BBL.
And mind you, they might have a BBL. They might just be all natural, look good, but if they just is so out of there, so boring or so XYZ, everybody's trying to deal with that forever, bro.
It wasn't her surgery. It was people listen to her talk on Instagram. She was funny. She could connect with people. When you go to her Twitter spaces, that's what you hear now. Same thing with Nicki Minaj. That's what you hear now. People love them because of them. The same thing with Glorilla. She is relatable. And also in the dating market, if you're a woman, it's great to be attractive, but nothing was wrong with Glorilla in the first place. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because so many black men are talked down upon because you don't like black women in their own original format. Mm-hmm. And when black men talk about weave or these BBLs or these rhinoplasty surgeries in which they always talk about they don't like and women get them anyway. And when these situations are put up on black men, there's no real accountability for why some of these sisters go for this, or at least create the pressure that their own female artists feel the need to do this. Because Meg Thee Stallion is not doing that to impress some man. I don't think that she's doing it to impress men. But again,
I think it's like she in a public spotlight, and she feel like she just gotta look a certain way at all times. That's probably what it is.
Are your women who are going to be the so-called, I don't know if you would call them role models for the next young ladies, but this is gonna be the new standard of beauty.
Right.
On the flip side, a lot of these black men are going to continue to date, out, all right? And when they date out, they're going to date somebody who naturally looks like what these women are trying to become.
Mm.
Woo! And that's going to be the scary part. Why would some man date a woman who is going to be so genetically altered when you can go out and get a woman who is not genetically altered? Right. And we're not trying to say
I feel like the only motherfuckers that's really being with these women are, niggas that are like athletes and rappers and shit. And it's just because that it's in front of us, that's what we seeing. And then how people are influenced by swag and beauty standards and all that. So people will try and replicate certain things, but they're the only ones that are really being with them, because the average man and the average woman, like the normal man, normal woman, we not out here like living this a certain way. So when we're seeing regular people on the street, like she just look good, you feel me? The average man and woman like us is not just out here paying all this money to flip and how they look. They might do some little things. Shorty might want to go get her boobs done, right? Or do something, little small thing or something. But it ain't nothing like it's crazy. So we're not seeing that all the time on the day to day. It's just we are because of our phones and the internet, I feel like. But Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna end this here. Like the video, sub, comment, mention the channel. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We are gone. ADD.